Hey y'all, well here's a couple of firsts. Sunshine on my face, first for the new year anyway, and first for me there's sunshine on the broccoli. Never grown broccoli before, but I think it's going to come on if we keep up with the sunshine. Of course everything needs a little rain, but we have got a lot of rain. This old place turned into a mush pit. A little worried about bringing the old truck out here. But it's been a beautiful day here in Texas. I forgot the sky could be so blue, and it is this evening. Everybody's out and about and shaking off the rain off your feathers, literally. I'm sure happy to be out of that old coop after weeks being pinned up, trying to dodge that rain. But having a good first of the year. Hope y'all made it through New Year's well, or the new year, however you say it, plural or whatever. Y'all know what I mean. I guess you did make it because you're here with me. And we're here in the middle of starting off in 2019. Fresh start, and here we go. I'm looking forward to the longer days for sure. And already scratching out on paper my garden plans and all the stuff we hope to do this year. We gotta get these old chickens back on track. For those of you that raise chickens, you probably know this, but especially outdoor chickens and things, days get shorter, the temperatures drop, and maybe a little molt kicks in where they shed their feathers and go through that. But we've had no egg production for about 3 months. There's 2 schools of thought on that. Let them rest and pick up again when the days are longer, or artificially light the coop and let them keep on going. Well, I didn't artificially light the coop. I think nature has got its own rhythms for a reason, but I think a couple of 3 months is long enough for a good rest. So I did take some time today and got the main coop here rigged up with some lighting on a timer to give them an extra 4 hours in the morning, and we'll see of daylight. We'll see if we can't get a little egg flow again. The little ones are just coming up on 20 weeks, 22 weeks or so. Back in August is when they were hatched, so they should be popping out some little pullet eggs before too long. But I know more rain's coming, but boy, this sure reminds me of why I love Texas so much, or one of the reasons. Another thing, thinking about perception. I don't know if y'all have ever heard the old story, one that rings true for me, about so many times you don't know what's going on around it. I know y'all have done it and made commitments and really wanted to help folks out and give of your time, maybe some resources, and just kind of pitch in when somebody needed it. I've done that more than once, and sometimes your heart overloads your capabilities and come up a little short, and there's disappointments, and it's not ever what you intended. I got to start off the year right with making good on one of those promises that looked like it was going to fall through the cracks. So I'm pretty empowered to continue that trend and see if I can't do a little more of it. But the story goes, the old boy was taking his daughter home on the subway, little toddler, and must have been up in the East Coast somewhere. He was in a rough shape. The toddler was going crazy and tearing up the little car there in the train and stepping on people's toes and hollering. And one lady had enough and probably went on 30 minutes. Looked at the old boy that was just downcast and not even looking around, and yelled at him for letting his toddler run loose. He didn't say anything, and it continued. And she got angry and startled him with a brush on the shoulder to tell him to get her in control. The man looked up and he said, "Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm just not in a good place. Sorry for the trouble and the bother. I just lost my wife about an hour ago at the hospital." Hush fell over that subway car, and things looked a little different at that point. So you never know what someone's going through. He was just doing his fatherly duties and getting his little girl back home and trying to find a way to pick up the pieces of a shattered life. So always remember that, maybe when someone offers to help and maybe doesn't get to come through exactly on time. Maybe it's not because they were trying to hurt you. Maybe they just had some challenges they had to overcome at the moment. If you're one of those that have made that commitment and things arise that prevent it, go ahead and push through it and try your best to honor it where you can. Really felt good doing right and risking the consequences these last couple of days. But I guess it's been a week since we've been on here. Looking forward to the longer days. I've been on the road a lot this week and come home after dark and it's rainy and cold and kind of just want to hole up in the house with a big old pot of coffee and some Bluebell ice cream and not worry so much about a video. But lots of exciting stuff coming up this year. Got a lot of projects planned and we'll journey through it together. See if we can't bring a little beauty back to this old place. This will be my first full spring here. And even though it's only January, I feel like I'm under the gun to get some ground broke and prepared for what's to come. But first project is getting some eggs. So I think we're on track for that. Hey, let me see who all's on here tonight and we'll call it a night. And let's see, there's Missy. How are you, ma'am? And Caroline. Yeah, that broccoli is looking good. I've got some Brussels sprouts over there, but not so proud of them, so y'all can't see those yet. I don't know if anything's gonna grow much bigger. You know, it takes the rain, but it's gotta have a little sun too. It got a good dose of it today. Yes, Ladina, how are you, my friend? It is a beautiful day. Happy New Year to you too, Joyce. There's Donna all the way from Pensacola, Florida. They've had a rough year last year. This one will be better. It will. Carolyn Fuller, back in the St. Louis area. How are you? And there's Donna Wilson. Yes, that is broccoli in my garden. So there's only one. I had 6 or 5 left, so that's going to be some premium bunches if anybody wants to sell it. I'm thinking it's all going to be eaten right there in that kitchen. Oh, goodness. There's Gary. How are you, buddy? Hope you finally got one of them venison on hoofs out that way, out in Gunsight area. Donna, missed y'all too. There's Susan Turner and my lifelong friend, Linda Grigsby. So cherish that family. Love you, ma'am. Let's see, there's Angela, she's checking in, and Pamela. And there's Sandra. Hey, yep. Sometimes you just gotta put other priorities and do a little video along the way. But I do miss staying connected with y'all and looking forward to a little bit smoother schedule where we can do just that. But anyway, it's a beautiful Saturday evening. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of that sunset going over those pine trees over there and get ready for a good Sunday ahead of another work week. Y'all have a good evening. Be the light, and remember, things ain't always what you think they might be. So let's be a little bit more kind and understanding and honor those commitments that we make. Some way, somehow, get it done. Y'all be the light. Hey, Karen, checking in. There's Mandy, too. And Donna. I've got a dog, Donna. I do. Mr. Hudson. It's just too wet for him to be playing out here, and that road has nothing to play with. Anyway. Oh, the biggest, boy, I would have gotten a mess. Today is my granddaughter's birthday, my first granddaughter. My oldest son and his wife, Felicia. Miss little Isabella Rose turns 1 today, so they're having a big time up in Illinois. And boy, she is a barrel of smiles, as most babies are, and we're sure proud of her. But, so happy birthday to little Isabella Rose. Wish I could be up there with her. Man, it's a little chilly up in Illinois. I probably couldn't be in this short sleeve, could I? Hey, y'all have a good evening. Be the light, and we'll talk to you next time.